Hi everyone, how's it going? I'm so excited for today's mini album. If you've seen my last video, you knew I was absent quite a bit. I've lost quite a bit of range of motion in my hands due to carpal tunnel, and hopefully by the end of the year I can get some surgery scheduled. That's kind of why I had been slowing down, making my albums and stuff, because it was just getting hard to pick up the small things. And of course, as a scrapbooker, it's the small things that matter. And so anyways, I was really excited to use this paper pad. Every year my family goes on a camping trip, and last year I decided to start doing a yearly photo album. And my nephew actually too was really excited to see some pictures put together into an album. And so anyways, this one is called Summer Road Trip. It's not really campy theme, but it did give me camping vibes. Obviously you see a tent there, but there are some cactuses in here. I love this paper. And then there's another one with a sunset that I love. But the images on here are just so amazing, and I love how the colors all work together in the patterns. And this is another one of my favorites. You'll see those two in the album. But anyways, beautiful paper, beautiful collection as always. It is a Recollections pad, so I expect nothing less than the best. I mean, they have really been knocking it out of the park with their designs. And so anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So this is this year's album. I did a video on last year's album. I do like last year's album cover better. I just felt like I don't know, I guess I was at a loss when I made this album, but nonetheless, I thought it still came out pretty nice. And so anyways, the album, the size of it is 8 by 6, and then the inside is 7 by 5.5. So it's a fairly decent size one, and then it's pretty thick. I usually do the 6 pages. And then I got this really awesome leather canvas from Hobby Lobby, so I went ahead and did that. And then of course this wooden paper that I got from Hobby Lobby as well. It came in a collection of different patterns, so I had to take that because I always use wood in my albums, and a lot of my family, we're here in Idaho, so we're surrounded by forests and trees, and that's what they love in their albums. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So before I made this album, I actually messaged everyone and had them send me pictures of their experience of the camping trip, because I thought, last year was solely from one person's view, and so this one I wanted everyone's contribution to this album. So I'll be doing that from the years forward. And so the thing I love about the camping albums is we went last month at the middle of July, and so I got this done about 2 weeks ago, but I've just been able to film it now. And so I always hurry and print out the pictures so that way I can get started on the album. And so anyways, the first one of every album I show the on the way there. So this is my nephew. He took pictures of who was riding in the car this year. And then when we open it up, I did do a lot of Cricut cuts. So as you can see, it says campground, and I combined actually bronze or copper, whatever you want to call it, as well as gold in this album. So you'll see the kind of contrast and complementary of them too. And so anyways, this is at the campground. I did turn some of them into Polaroids. My husband got me this Polaroid printer where you can turn pictures from your phone into Polaroids, sorry. So I really like that idea. And so these are some pictures that my sister and my dad took. And then here, this is us at the campground, as well as my husband at the lake. And then when we turn this page, this is all of us eating, well, not all of us, but some snapshots of breakfast, again with that sunset paper that I loved. And I did print out the word breakfast on here. You can see it there. And I think it's so cute. And so you'll see a lot of these little trees that I cut out to kind of be really cohesive together. And then this one was a large 12 by 12 page, but I actually just cut out the corner, and then I use an X-Acto knife to cut these trees around it, so that way it kind of blended in all together. And so here is the campfire. My dad starred in it. He's always the campfire king. And then this is a funny photo. My nephew was teaching his little sister how to do a headlock, and I think he regretted it because I caught the perfect moment of his face realizing what happened. And then here's some pictures that my niece took, and this one is actually really fun. So this is an actual Polaroid, And this one, I printed smaller to make it a larger Polaroid style, but it is an actual photo on white cardstock. So I thought that was kind of fun. I just wanted to do the different sizes in there to give it some variety. And then here's a page that where we went hiking, and I decided to do the word hiking right here with little, oh my gosh, these are so cute. Look at these little, I should have did a little bit lighter color, but I really like the dark brown here. It kind of brings it out when you actually look at it in the album. So anyways, when we go to McCall, we actually do huckleberry picking when we are on the trail. So that's some pictures of them picking huckleberries. Then over here, we always have to take a picture on this rock. There are many years back, I mean from, 12 years back, of us sitting on this rock on that hiking trail. And you see the river behind with this beautiful trees there. So here's my sister and niece as well as my nephew. Then when we open it up, this is us at the lake. And then the word memories down here. And this tent, I should have done a little bit smaller, but I went ahead and just put it in here anyway. I thought, it was a really cool cutout, but I should have done it a little bit smaller. So anyways, this one is really cute. My niece found a large dandelion, and then my other niece was catching all the little dandelions, so you can see her blowing it right there, and it was just the cutest little photo, so I had to put that in the album. Then when we turn here, this is us at the lake, so I added a little tree with a little birdie, and then let's see, making sure I didn't miss a page. Alright, and then this is my brother and my nephew here. Then when we open it up, we got my dad, and then my nieces and my husband and I. And I did do some faux stitching on some of the photos, as you can see here. So I tried to kind of blend it all together, it's just kind of like some photos you see don't have a photo mat. I did that on purpose because I didn't want every photo to be, very like the same. So anyways, this is just a little story of the camping trip. We did have to change locations last year because of COVID. So I just kind of wrote that in there to make sure that, we remembered it. And then this is the last picture of the last stop we do, which is Ice Cream Alley. We do that on the way out of town. So my nephew took a little selfie of himself, and I wanted to put that one in there. And then of course I date the years on the corner of the album, so that way I remember for myself. But anyways, I hope you guys like this album. Like I said, I hadn't scrapbooked in a while due to medical reasons, but I'm happy to be back, and hopefully I hear from you guys. Bye.